Question 21. Subtract 2.5 from 4 1/3. 2 1/3 from 4 whole number 1/3. Okay, so the bigger one first. You have to take away 2.5 from that. Okay, there are two methods. The first method, just go ahead and find the LCM of 3 and 2, then you subtract the whole numbers. So 4 minus 2 is 2. The whole numbers, 4 minus 2 is 2. Then 3 and 2, what's the LCM? That is 6. You put it there. If the digits are such that you can't easily find the LCM, you can go ahead and multiply. As long as the numbers are not large, you can go ahead and use that. You can multiply the two numbers and write it here. You will still get your answer. But if you can find your LCM, it's better. Okay, so 3 in 6 is what? 2. 2 times 1 is 2. Then 2 in 6. How many 2's can you get in 6? That's 3. 3 times 1, 3. So you have 2 minus 3. Can you do 2 minus 3? No, because 2 is lesser than 3. So what you do is you borrow 1 from here, from these two. So the 2 will become 1. Okay, the 2 will reduce to 1. Then this 1 you are going to borrow from here is going to be 6. Just like we said, when you borrow 1 from tens, the 1 is actually 10. Okay, when you borrow 1 from binary, the 1 is 2. So if you borrow 1 from here, the 1 is actually 6. Why? Because this is actually the 1 here is 6/6, okay? The 1 is 6/6. So 6 goes here. The other 6 is the denominator. So 6 plus 2 will become 8. So we are going to rename this as 8. And remember, the 2 has been reduced to 1 because 1 has been taken away. That 1 that has been taken away from these 2 is 6/6. So the 6 is the denominator, while the other 6 will be added to 2, making 8. So 8 minus 3 will give us 5, and then over 6, which is your denominator. The other method is, because some children find this method difficult, or maybe they don't understand it, and that's why I'm solving it this way first, so that you can understand what to do when the first number is lower than the second number. The other method is to avoid, finding yourself in this situation. Just convert to improper fraction. 3 times 4 is 12. 12 plus 1 is 13. Then 2 times 2, 4 plus 1, 5 over 2. Then you find the LCM, which is 6. 3 in 6 is 2. 2 times 13 is what? 26. 2 in 6 is 3. 3 times 5 is what? 15. 3 times 5 is 15. So 15, take away 26 minus 15 is what? That's you have 11. Okay, 26 minus 15 is 11. Then the denominator is 6. So your answer is 11/6. You can also convert it to an improper fraction. So 6 in 11 is 1. Remainder what? 11 minus 6 is 5. So you write your 5/6. So whichever method is faster for you, you can decide to use. Next question, question 22. It says, if 12 minus x is 8, find the value of x. So you will write the question, 12 minus x is 8. Now, x is an unknown, okay? It could be any number. We don't know the number. So it could be x, y, or whatever it is. So in this case, it's x, and it is an unknown. What you would do is you make the x the subject of the formula. You make your x the subject of the formula. That means you make x to stand alone. That's the meaning of making x the subject. That means x is standing alone, and the other ones are on the other side of the equation. So what do? X is negative here. Remember, there is minus in front of the x. Okay? So what you can do is to take x to the other side so that it becomes positive. You can do that. There's different methods. Okay, so we want to take x to the other side and bring 8 to this side. Remember, when it is crossing to the other side, minus will turn to plus. Some children ask why. Okay, so I want to show us why. 12 minus x. For you to remove this x from here, for it to be 0, you have to add x. So that x minus x plus x is what? That's x minus x is 0. So whatever you do to the left hand side, you do the same to the right hand side. So 8 plus x. So we have added x to both sides. So what we did was add x to both sides of the equation. So that means this will become what? 0. So we are left with 12 here equals 8 plus x. Then you can bring x plus 8 to this side so that your unknown will be on your left hand side. Okay, so you have x plus 8 is equal to 12. Now we want only x to be here, so you want to eliminate 8. You want to remove 8. So whatever you do to this side, you do to this side also. So you have x plus 8 minus 8. It will remove 8, right? 8 minus 8 will become 0. So you also do the same to your right hand side. X will be equal to 12 minus 8 is 4. Remember, 8 minus 8 is 0, so we have only x remaining. So x is 4. Next question. Find the value of x in the equation 6x minus 3 equals 2x plus 13. Remember, you put all your unknown on the what? Left hand side. So you bring this here. Whatever you do to remove this is what you will do here. So we want to remove 2x from here. So you take away 2x from both sides. 6x minus 3 minus 2x equals 2x plus 13 minus 2x. So this and these are gone. We are left with 13. So we have 6x minus 2x minus 3 equals 13. 4x minus 3 equals 13. You bring 3 to the other side. So when you are bringing 3 to that side, that means you want to add 3 to the left hand side, so that this will go away, because 3 minus 3 is 0. So whatever you do to the left hand side, you do the same to the right hand side. We have added 3 to the left hand side of the equation. So you add 3 to the right hand side of the equation. Remember, equal to sign is what determines left and right. So all the items here are left. Then you have the equal to sign. All the items here are on the right. I take it again. All the items on this side of the equation are the left hand side. This is the equal to sign. Then all the items on the right are on the right hand side. So this is 4x equals 13 plus 3 is what? 16. So our x is what? Divide both sides by 4. X equals 4. Next question. Given that x plus 3 is 5, find the value of 2x. We're told that x plus 3 is 5. X plus 3 is 5. Find the value of 2x. This is a tricky question. You are not asked to find the value of x, but 2x. So you find the value of x first. Remember, what do we do to eliminate plus 3? You take away 3. So that will be 0. Whatever you do to the left hand side, you do also to the right hand side. So that is how 3 would go away. You'll be left with x, because 3 minus 3 is 0. So x equals 5 minus 3 is 2. Is that our final answer? No. We are told to find the value of 2x. So if x is 2, then 2x will be what? 2 times 2, which is equal to 4.